Glasgow is Scotland's largest council. It's also the local authority that has the highest levels of deprivation. What's really important for us is using education to support children get their way out of poverty. So when the opportunity arose for us to change our IT contract, we knew we had to think big and we had to think differently.
Our remit was to ensure that whatever the technology was, that it could be used to enhance learning and teaching in our playrooms and our classrooms, help us to engage with parents and also give opportunities for leadership. We decided to ask each early years centre and each primary and secondary school to nominate a teacher or an early years practitioner to become a digital leader of learning. These would be the people that would move digital learning forward in Glasgow.
Initially we were given our iPads by Glasgow City Council. At that point we didn't have very much consistency across the school, and that's when we discovered Showbie.
We had a conference for 350 of our DLOs in a huge conference centre, and Showbie sent along their VP for Learning to actually give a presentation on what Showbie could do for teachers in their classroom. To say that everybody was wowed is putting it mildly.
When we first issued iPads to all young people and to staff, I was very keen that they would not be used as a glorified jotter. The aim was to use them to transform learning and teaching and to enhance our already robust learning and teaching policy. I first saw Showbie at a conference, was really impressed by it and decided to ask Showbie to work with us as a school to plan the digital rollout.
It literally took our school community 4 days for everyone, staff, pupils, parents, everyone to get on board with Showbie. It was so user-friendly, so interactive, and it was just seamless.
My favourite feature of Showbie is that it's simple. It just works. It takes very little explanation, and when it starts working, it just flows. It's great.
When we were off during the pandemic, it was invaluable to us to be able to have that daily connection and instant connection with young people, to be able to share information about learning and about welfare with them, and to be able to hear back from them immediately as well.
Showbie's a fantastic tool for us as pastoral care. Now that we have Showbie, it's a 24/7 service. The young person can ask a question, who'll then pick up on that either that night or first thing in the morning.
I found that all pupils have really engaged. It's a simple platform, it's not complicated, so everything is very easy to understand.
They take a bit more pride in their work. Certainly it's helped them organise their work a lot better as well.
We've noticed a marked increase in the number of pupils completing their work.
What I particularly loved about Showbie was the opportunity to use different types of feedback to young people, in particular the voice feedback.
I think pupils are really starting to take ownership of their work and their learning, and I think Showbie's really helped with that.
With Showbie you can be as involved as you want to be. You can open up the app, look on, you can see what homework they've got, you can see what work they've done, you can also see what the teachers' comments have been. It lets you be 100% sure of how your child's doing. There shouldn't be any surprises when it comes to the next parents' night.
Now you know exactly what your child's doing, at what level they're at.
My favourite feature of Showbie is that I can communicate with my teacher even when we're not in the same room.
I can receive almost instant feedback from my teachers as opposed to having to wait a couple of days.
My favourite feature of Showbie is the video chat feature because it allows you to interact with your teacher and work a lot more.
My favourite feature in Showbie is voice notes. My teacher can leave me a voice notes and I also can do that as well.
Each pupil, each teacher are all registered to Showbie. Every single subject area, every class in every subject area has its own Showbie class.
One of the benefits has been that we have dramatically reduced our photocopying, and also I think a lot of staff have said that it's been less time consuming.
Showbie's a bureaucracy time saver for all involved, and it's vastly, greatly increased the learning experience for our pupils at Castlemilk.
Hybrid learning is now key to enabling young people to take responsibility for their learning, both in school and at home. It also allows us to track the progress of young people and monitor their work, thus enabling early intervention, leading to positive outcomes. It has also been highly effective in supporting whole school initiatives, such as developing the young workforce.
So where do we go now in Glasgow? I think we all realise that we can't go back to business as usual, what it was like before the pandemic. So we have to remember all these things that we've learned from lockdown and adopt a more hybrid approach now in our classrooms.
It's fitting in with our vision to deliver high quality learning and teaching to each and every child, and recognising that the world has moved and we need to continue to move with it.
Thanks to digital technology and Showbie, the attainment of our young people and our positive destinations are at an all-time high, with the number of young people going to higher education doubling in 1 year.
We have to continue to invest in it, and delighted to be making the journey with you.